Oh, hey, I'm Sen. Let me just get the chat up real quick. Let me know if everything's running okay. Uh, Good morning. I forgot if I said my intro already. Hey, I'm Sen. I'm a ghost V artist. I like to play games sometimes and, make stuff. Uh, this morning I have, some green tea and water to drink, so let me take a sip real quick. Let me know in the chat if you guys have any questions before I get into my notes I got here. So, the first thing is, I got a new, computer and a monitor this month. I don't have the exact specs written down right now, but, it is kinda cool because, it's like a curving monitor, so it, like, consumes, like, the whole desk. But yeah, it's been a couple weeks, it felt longer than I thought it was going to at first, but yeah, I'm doing okay. Yeah, I won't be blogging as much. I'll probably do it like every now and then when there's like something like new to talk about, like the channel or stuff like that. Yeah, I'll probably do like another one. What month is it? It's like February right now. Like 3 to 4 months from now, I definitely have one that I'll probably write at some point. But yeah. By the way, I nominated you for the Small VTuber Awards in the Best Feroid VTuber category. Thank you! I appreciate it. But yeah, this computer is a lot more beefier than the old one, like it could run like actual modern games. So, eventually at some point I will probably play some of the newer Sonic games, because the old computer, wasn't strong enough to play those. It should be strong enough to do Vroid at the same time, but, because of the lighting issues today, I'm just gonna be using my, regular, like, 2D model here. What month is it? That's a mood. Yeah. I don't know, sometimes I lose track. I'm like, it feels like it's been 2 months, or... I mean, it technically has been 2 months, but... I mean, in the start of the year, that not the... I think it's been about a month since the last stream. Want to play modern Sonic? Definitely recommend Frontiers or Sonic and Shadow. Yeah, I'm not sure when yet, but I do want to give them a shot. I've been trying to avoid not like all the spoilers, but like as much as I could, just so I can have a fresh experience when I play it myself. But I'm trying to think what else. I'm still, in the middle of moving things over from the old computer. I have to go rescue the Sonic Adventure 2 save data so we don't lose our Chow. Cause, I guess that didn't- it's supposed to have, cloud saving, but, yeah, something happened with that, so I gotta move it over manually. But, everything else seems okay, like HoloCure and stuff, I got the save files for that. Will you do any more music? I have a couple things planned, but it might take a little bit. Yeah, I don't want to talk too much about the new computer, but yeah, if anything looks different, I had to like reset OBS and all that, so I tried to get it as close as I could to the old computer, but it might look a bit different. Have you been playing any games in the downtime? The mostly two games. I was playing a lot of Animal Crossing New Horizons for a bit, just like my own like new save file. I started it last year, and just kind of like a weeb, or like a little bit weeby, a little bit just like I don't know. I made a rock garden that took like over a month, like where like because the rocks, they spawn randomly across the map, so to get them to spawn in a specific place, you have to like put these like clothing mannequins all over the map, and as you can imagine, it took like several hours. And then it took like weeks of waiting for the rocks to spawn in the right place, so it was pretty tedious. The other game I've been playing is Pokemon Pocket and the physical card game. I'm trying to get more into it. I have a couple decks that I'm working on. I have like a Dark-type deck with Clodsire, the Paldean one, and I forgot the guy's name, like one of the special ones, and then like a Houndoom card from like the base deck. And then I have an electric deck with Toxel and its evolution, because I think Toxel is really cute. It's like one of my favorite Gen 8 Pokemon besides Scorbunny line. And then I also have I think it's Shinx? I think that's how you pronounce it, I could be. But yeah, I have him in there too. At least if we don't get SA2 saved, we can hear Pumpkin Hill for a second time. Yeah, I'm hoping to do more with that in the future. But yeah, stay tuned with that one. Sen is literal mad scientist in Animal Crossing. I mostly just follow YouTube tutorials. Like I was like I debated making a video about it in the past. I'm sure other people have at some point. Where like there's like the old Animal Crossing players that play it as like a life sim, and then the newer players who play it as like an Instagram like decorating simulator basically. But like I'm really impressed with like the newer fans. Like they really stretch like their like imagination with how they can use the existing items to like make like buildings and towns and stuff. Like it's really cool. I have Mirai Dawn in a separate electric deck for like tournament play. But yeah, I'm still kind of a newbie. I used to play some card games in high school too. Like I used to play I always have trouble pronouncing it. It's like Wii Shorts, or like the one with all like the anime girls in it, that one. And then because I used to have like an Idolmaster deck. I imported it from Japan. I had like an Idolmaster deck, and I like printed out the translations on paper so people would play with me. I don't play Animal Crossing, but I play games that look like it, and only for the story. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, Animal Crossing is not for everyone. Like, whether it's the newer games or the older games. Like, but I am kind of impressed, like, how big it's gotten, because it used to be, like, kind of a niche thing when it was, like, on the GameCube, I think. I do not play card games, but one that's been on my radar is Lorcana. Yeah, I heard about that one. I haven't tried it yet. I do like some Disney stuff. I don't talk about it much on stream because they're very strict with copyright, so I would not be able to sing the songs even if I wanted to. But, yeah, like, I saw that Lorcana has, like, a starter deck with Elsa and, like, Wreck-It Ralph, and I'm like, oh my god, that's the one I want to start with for sure. At some point. I also heard they have a whole live trading card game, and I'll probably try it when the English one comes out. Time to get back to work. Love your streams, by the way. Thank you. I played Magic the Gathering for a bit. I was really bad because I wanted to have every card in my deck. They were just all too cool to take out. Oh no, I get it. Yeah, like, this is my first time making a deck from scratch, cause usually I prefer, getting, like, one of the pre-made decks, and then building off of but, for my electric deck, I just took a bunch of cards I like that are definitely not tournament legal anymore. I'm just like, you're gonna be my new deck. Because I had, like, five holo Toxel cards, and I'm like, okay, I'm making a deck out of this, I don't care. Don't worry, you don't need to sing the songs. I'm sub to one VTuber named Sour Punch Ami, who may be a good collab partner one day, who is the biggest Twisted Wonderland fan you will ever meet. Yeah, I've heard of that one before, I think. But yeah, I don't remember if I've talked about it on stream, but I am a Disney fan. I don't consider myself a Disney adult. Like, I'm not really a Disney otaku. I mean, maybe like a little bit. Like I like some of their stuff a lot, but like not like constantly, if that makes sense. I think part of it is just because they're like so strict with like copyright, like it makes it like harder to want to be a fan of it because you won't be able to sing their songs or talk about their stuff or make art of it. So like that's mostly the reason why I'm not like more into it. But like the Disney films, more so the animated ones, like I've looked up to them for like a long time because existing in the 90s, the Disney Renaissance era was happening, so I grew up on a lot of their animated movies. But if I had to mention some of my favorites, I'm trying not to include Pixar because Pixar used to be separate before they bought them, but some of my favorite Disney ones are Mulan, Hercules. Yes, I like Hercules. Wreck-It Ralph. I really like Wreck-It Ralph. Frozen, but not... There's a story behind Frozen, but yes, I do like Frozen. I'm trying to think what else. I like Inside Out. I like 1 and 2, but that's Pixar. Let's see. Disney adult is its own genre of person. You have not mentioned Disney even in the slightest, so we are learning new Sen lore. Yeah. I forgot to tell you guys, I watched Agatha all along in WandaVision last year, and oh my god, like, I'm more of a I'm more of a DC person. Like, I like Batman and like Doom Patrol and stuff, but like I really liked WandaVision and Agatha. Like, I thought they were both really good. What about the What about the Great Mouse Detective? Let me slow down for a sec. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen that one yet. Let me take a sip real quick. My brother took me to Hercules when I was a kid and introduced me to the concept of a root beer float after. A very good memory. Yeah, speaking of Hercules, I used to have a little plushie of the baby Pegasus from the movie. I like plushies a lot, so I still have a lot of them. I have a couple Squishmallows. I'm like, is this what the 90s people felt about Beanie Babies? Because I kind of get the hype. And then I saw a comment where someone said that Squishmallows were the Funko Pops of plushies, and I'm like, no, don't ruin this for me. See. If you want peak Marvel, watch the Avengers and Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I've seen some of the Avengers. I have seen Guardians of the Galaxy. I really like it. have you seen Wish, Treasure Planet, or either of the Atlantis movies? Kind of. I've seen reviews of them, and I don't really count that. Oh, that reminds me though, I have seen Encanto, and I like the first, or like, I like 80% of the movie. I don't like the last 10 minutes of Encanto. Because they just all just patch everything up, like nothing happened, like, I don't know, that just feels too much for me. Beanie Babies, Tickle Me Elmo would be more apt. Maybe. Speaking of, actually no, it's not related at all. I have something to show you real quick. Let me see if it'll pop up. Let me check OBS for a sec. Check this out. I made this because I spent most of the month working on something else, so I wanted to make a little something. Okay, ready? Ow! I'm big now, look! What do you think? Let me get the chat back up. Look at me. I'm bigger now. I liked most of Encanto, but the ending made everything null and void unless there was deeper meaning behind losing or regaining the good. Yes, Big Sen! I went to draw this one, and I'm like, I'll just take the maximum thing of the frame, and I didn't realize it would make it bigger, so now it's big. But yeah, I made this this past week, so I would have something to show you guys. But yeah, this is my little like sketchy model thing. Let me take a sip of water real quick. It's a very cute, comfy hoodie. Oh my god, that's my problem with character design. I just always default to hoodies. And I do that in real life too. They're just very comfortable. I love all the music, by the way. Thank you. This is the same one from last time, the like chill time track. I have I have in the description there's a link with the BGM too. Let's see, I wrote down notes and then I forgot I had notes. They're literally right in front of my face. So let me talk a little bit about the art project that I was working on. I'm not gonna go into complete detail until like things are ready to go, but the reason I took a month off is I was working on an art project and I needed to like 100% focus on that for a couple weeks, and I'm surprised I actually followed a schedule for once. So I did a little bit at a time, and then like near the end I did a lot of crunch and got it like, but I actually hit the deadline. I didn't wait until the last second for once, so I'm a bit happy about that. I'm wrapped up in a blanket at the moment, but I'll transition to a hoodie as soon as I'm awake enough. But yeah, so the art project, I finished that. I was looking at all the other entries and they all look really good too, but I'll talk more about it once it's public. There should be a link going up sometime next week. And when the link goes up, I'll explain more about it. You hit a deadline, that's what we call character development. Oh man. See, you have to understand, like, when I was in school, like, the teachers would be like, "You're a wonderful student. You're quiet and obedient, but you don't do your homework and you do your projects at the last minute." They would always have like, they're like, "You have a month. Why don't you just plan it out once a week?" I'm like, "I can't do that." And then like 2 days before, I'm like rushing to like scramble something together. Like, I think there's like a webcomic about it, about like procrastination. But yeah, it's kind of nice doing a project like this every once in a while, just because it gives me practice. Because if I try to set my own deadline, the thing is, when you're your own boss, you can just push it back, and you're like eh. But if it's someone else's deadline, then you're like, okay, now we have to. But what I can say is it is Mori Calliope related. A lot of her fans, the Deadbeats, got together for this project. So yeah, like I don't know, like it's pretty cool. Maybe I'll chat a bit more about it next week. So I was thinking of what to do for next week. I was thinking of doing another MS Paint art stream, and maybe SA2 if I can get the file over. Let me see, what else? But yeah, so if you guys are interested in like owning a piece of my art, the link will be dropping next week. Maybe save some money for that, but if you, it's completely optional, you don't have to, it's just if you wanna, like, yeah. But, what was I gonna say? Yeah, later today I will be playing, the game of, Sisyphus. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. Sisyphus? Honestly, I can't even spell it, so like when I refer to the game, I just put Boulder game. But yeah, it's like one of those rage games. I thought that'd be pretty fun. It's based off of this legend of this guy who like pushes the boulder up as like a punishment or something. And of course the legend goes is that the boulder will never reach the top. It just always falls back down. And I always liked that legend because I can relate a lot to that with like mental health and other things. It's just like you push the boulder up, it falls down. You fall down, you get back up, you push it again. So I thought it'd be kind of fitting to play like the game based off of that. Let's see. I wrote down notes where I said, what did I do last month? What am I doing this week? And I didn't actually write it down. Well, I think I talked about a lot of it. I'm trying to play more card games. Played some Animal Crossing. Art project, I mentioned that. Oh yeah, that's right. I did some polls recently because I'm working on some stuff. And I wanted to see what you guys were interested in. Yeah, I'm working on a lore video. I recorded it a couple months ago. I mostly just need to do the like visuals for it now. Yeah, thanks for answering the polls and stuff. Is there any questions you guys have for me? Real quick, I'm gonna take a sip. I couldn't vote in those because all the options sounded good. That's okay. I get it. I like asking so I can see like which way you guys lean towards, because I want to make sure that I'm making stuff that you guys like too, you know? Also, when I say you guys, I mean in general. Like, I could say you all, but that sounds a bit strange. And I'm not really like super southern, so I wouldn't say y'all, so I just say you guys, but just know I mean the general sense. Paralyzed by choice. That reminds me, I haven't been watching like a lot of TV or anime because there's just so many options. I'm just like, I can't choose. Oh yeah, I'll probably talk for maybe like about 10 more minutes and then I'll wrap up for today before I do the gaming stream later. Let me see. I should have written more down because all my thoughts, they just left my brain. And I had more thoughts. To be honest, my YouTube algo has been pretty crap lately. So I've been like fiddling with it to make it less crap. I don't know if it's my fault or just YouTube messing with me, but I swear to God the feed is just like, oh my god, can you believe this thing on TikTok, guys? Oh my god, you need to do this before you're 30. The world is going to end, guys. I'm just like, it's a bit much. So, I'm always like, oh, I'll definitely remember to talk about that, and then it's gone. Exactly. I have no idea how I got this far in life when my memory is complete trash. Like I swear, like, they're gonna ask me, they're gonna be like, what did you do 20 years ago from now? And I'm gonna be like, I didn't fucking exist. Oh no. It's like, you must understand. New to this form. Oh. That reminds me, the new computer PC fan is very loud, but, I have a filter on so you guys shouldn't hear it, but I can still hear it. I've been getting a lot of reaction channel recommendations lately and I have no idea why. I don't know if this is a YouTube hot take. I don't know if it's okay to say this, but I don't really like reaction channels that much. I never really have. I just feel like they're bottom of the barrel YouTube content when there's like nothing else besides brain rot and reactions to watch. That doesn't mean I don't watch them, but it's like the reality TV of YouTube, in my opinion, is the fucking reaction content. But no, that's just my opinion. Like, I don't have anything against, like, I get why people do it, but like for me, like, I'm too paranoid about copyright. It's like, no, that's just not for me. Oh yeah, I hit not interested every time, but the algorithm just keeps pushing them. That's what I mean! Like, I hear people say the TikTok algorithm. I hear people say the TikTok algorithm is smart. I'm like, YouTube, I like you. We've had a long relationship together, but your recommendations are not that good. Like, can you like give me something else? It's like there's two extremes. Feeding you the same shit you've been watching for 10 years, or like reaction brain rot slop. It's like, is there anything else besides that, YouTube? Like, come on, I know you have more on here than that. Like, I was a bit nervous to talk about this topic, but when I think about it, bitching about YouTube is kind of like every YouTuber's hobby, so I guess it's okay to talk about it sometimes. But just in case you're wondering, yes, I experience it too, and I try my best to meddle with it, and not working so good. God, like, I've been on YouTube since like 2007. I remember those like 360p videos, like 2007. It's like YouTube rant. Guys, the new update sucks so much. They got rid of the 5 stars, guys. And you just want to be like, oh, it's gonna get hella worse from there, my dude. Stars will be the last of your concerns. But, yeah, like, no more Doom talk for today. That's enough of that. That's what happens when I run out of note cards. I'm like, oh man. Let's see, what else? Yeah, I think that's about it for today. I'm gonna head out for now. Thank you for checking it out, and I will see you guys at the next stream. Unscripted. Okay. But yeah, I hope you guys like the little, or the big, this guy. I hope you like them. And yeah, I'll see you in a little